Yeah, what's going on? What's going on, Supersonic? One minute, I've just got to open Lumia Stream. Okay, everything should hopefully work now. Yeah, I was going on PC board a bit. How are you doing today? Oh. There you go. Lumia Stream is running now, so I think that will work now. I'm going to be making some, just a few tweaks. I also was looking at the DF player that people were talking about, and I can't get them on Amazon for like £10 for, I think it's 5 of them, so it's about £2 each. I'm going to quickly just see if Ducko is working. Yep. Okay, sweet. So everything's running by the look of it. What's going on, Hard Cows? How are you doing today? Just gonna make a few tweaks. Excellent. I think with the duck cam as well underneath it, I need to make like an overlay text saying, like, just to let people know that they can like control the duck with tips and also pigeon poop, like the loyalty points. Yo, what's going on, Grass Battle? How are you doing today? Apparently there is updated code the farm tech is sent across as well. I haven't had time to look at that yet. I don't know whether to like leave this one as it is. Nice. Yeah, I'm going to be up in the, what's it called now? The amount that Ducko costs. The problem is I need to extend this on the back because like it's quite heavy and it makes him end up tuning even when I like try to like push the cable across. Okay, we definitely need to update the cost on Ducko. Okay, let's have a look. Cost, okay. So we're gonna up it to, what do people think is a fair amount? Inflation year 2. God, it's gonna be, yeah, damn inflation, man. I don't know how much to put it at. 215. No, it's going to be well higher than that. So we started off on the 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 20,000. How much seems so reasonable? 1,000. Okay, we'll start it off on 1,000. Complete and save. Okay. Ducko is, do I need to refresh? I need to refresh. Okay, there you go. There's a whole bunch of other commands that we can do. I was considering adding some LEDs to Ducko, but I'm not too sure. It would involve opening him back up, which is an absolute pain to do. But I'm probably going to get the Ducko can swivel now. I ain't paying him shit. But yeah, the next duck that we're going to do is probably going to be, well, I don't know if it's going to be a duck, to be honest. Yo, what's going on, James? Nice entering with a win, coming in strong. I think I might have to play like meme sounds or like meme songs or something like that. I just don't know. I'm just thinking something funny, but I just don't know what toy to get. Might go for one similar, just because I know what I'm kind of like dealing with. But I'd like to be able to control that one more. So rather than just intercepting the power, I don't know, you might have to intercept the power as well, because I think it just automatically plays. I don't know, because we'd replace the board entirely, wouldn't we? Yeah, so we just like control the motors and stuff independently. So I don't think there's a way to control on this particular toy. I think the motor just powers everything. There's not like multiple motors. I guess you can control the lights independently and the music independently. It'd be cool if I could like make chat control something to walk backwards and forwards. I was considering, I was looking at them, I don't know what they call them racing tracks, where like the cars are powered from the tracks, and like being able to like control like a car each. But like, yeah, I'd have to get another camera, and that would take up even more room that I don't have. So yeah, that's a bit of a pain. If there's any other tweaks that people think I should add to the Lumia stream, just let me know. Oh yeah, we have increased the slot cap as well. I totally forgot about that. Oh damn, James. Is that 200k or 20k? Can't even tell. Rank 3. Well, that went well. Yeah, I think I'm definitely going to have to increase the cost for Ducko. I think JFIC can just buy it for everybody. He's just losing. There were some other commands I wanted to set up. I've literally forgot what they are, I'm going to be honest. But yeah, I think I definitely want to look again another one. So I'm just going to quickly look up dancing toy. If anybody's got any recommendations. There is the space version of this. We did see something else when we were looking the other day, but I can't remember what it was. I do need to still build that UV whitening thing as well. Error message coming up. Where's an error message coming up now? Sorry. Cockhouse does not have sufficient points to use this command. Which one are you trying to use? The one for Ducko. How many points did you have? Did you spend them all? Yo, what's going on, Farm Tech? How are you doing this evening? I also need to look at getting some more, what are they called? ESP32s. Just quickly having a look on Amazon just to see if I can see anything that looks interesting, basically. I cannot see anything interesting though. But I'm sure the other day we did see one that did look pretty cool. Oh yeah, no, that's like £31. Oh, there's a crab. I might take a look at this crab. Right, let's have a quick look at this crab. Apparently it's got obstacle avoidance sensors. Ooh. Why the hell is this dog 89 quid? Jeez. Yeah, a lot of these are like quite expensive. Ducko is quite cheap. It's definitely a good project. There is a like little baby duck thing you can get. I think we looked at this last time. No, it doesn't look anywhere near as entertaining as this one. I also do need to check with Ducko if the USB port is accessible at all. I don't think I left the USB port accessible. If I do other ones, it might be worth having the potentiometer for the speaker exposed and potentially like a USB port. I don't know how long a battery would last on something like this. I don't have any like 18650 cells or anything, because they would probably be the best to fit in things. No, I put the USB port on the most awkward side. There is no getting to that without removing the board. I wonder how easy it would be to solder onto that for a USB port. Because we do have them little USB boards somewhere. I can see one right here. Do they do data? Yeah, it's got D+, D-, voltage and ground, so I'd assume that would do data. But how viable would it be to like tack them wires onto there? I think all the cables I got would probably be too big. Just I haven't got to remove it, and I could easily like flash at the software to it. I don't know what gauge wire I'd need for that. It's really thin. I don't know what I've got here currently either. Just having a browse on the desk. Let's have a look what wires in here. Oh, my bloody tweezers have disappeared though. Ah, they're up here. I think this is probably going to be the thinnest wire we've got around here. I do need to pick up like a whole bunch of wire. New problem with like a lot of the stuff I need to pick up. It's going to cost me a fortune if I try to buy it on Amazon. So I'm probably going to have to get a lot of it from AliExpress and wait. Which is going to be a bit of a pain. Unless I use like jumper wire, but I'm thinking this might be a bit thicker than jumper wire. Yeah, it is. I think I might try and check a USB port on Ducko. I need 4 wires, I think. Do I have 4? Don't think I do. This one's like twisted. Yeah, I think it's just strands as well, this one, yeah. Okay. Have you heard of Electrics? No, I have not. What is Electrics? Is that like a creator or a brand? They even before asking to collaborate, they make robotic dog. Oh damn, that sounds pretty cool. Robotic dogs. You should definitely do that. Also, speaking of projects, how is your clock project coming? Like your subscriber counter thing. These side cutters are absolutely knackered. I'm just chewing this wire up. Yeah, we ruined them side cutters the other day. You can control and do the software. Nice, boys. What's going on, 8-bit? How are you doing today? Gonna have to clean up the ends of these wires now. Hopefully we can do this. I'm definitely going to need the microscope for this. And I'm going to have to use a smaller tip, I think. It would be in a few months before I can even get set up on my workbench again. Oh, damn, that sucks. But yeah, that's understandable though. I need to now try and change this while it's hot. With a small tip. Smallest one I've got, I think, is this one. So let's quickly change that. There you go. I have a closer pick. Let's go to the amp heatsink. Oh, okay. You guys fixing an amp or something? Okay, let's do this. Switch to the microscope. And will Ducky stay flat for us to operate on him? Hopefully. Oh, okay. So there's more pins on there than I have. There is 5 on there and I only have 4. So I need to, I guess, look for a pin out. mic row USB pin out. Okay. So I can't remember where the flat part is on this. That's the problem. I do have another one I wanted to reference. Ducko. Be able to find it. It's going to be impossible. Pretty sure the flat spot on this is up the top. Okay, so that means the right hand side, the top is going to be pin 1. So it's got to remember the top one is pin 1, chat. Alright, is this going to even be possible? Let's have a look at it. Maybe. Okay. Let's get some flex in here. This is going to be fun times. Let's give this a go. Can I even get this to 10? Okay. I don't know if I'm ready to do this, to be honest, but we'll give it a go. Could have used the microscope. I haven't used the microscope in ages. Okay, so I can get all the pins there. Try and get a tweezers. That's the problem when not using the microscope for ages. My eyes are not adjusted to this, using this scope at all. Try and turn this sideways. Try and get a better angle at it. And drop my wire completely. Oh, damn it. Okay, tweezers are well too far away from we're trying to. Let's try different tweezers. Where are the tweezers? Might have to use these ones. Can't even get to this wire right now. I can't even see either with this light. Where am I even trying to solve that? Okay, there. Don't think that's going to stick. I can't even see if that's flags. Yeah, mine needs some more flex. I got a bit of flex on there. No, that's not sticking at all. I can't even see what I'm doing either because like the angle. You can see I'm getting a bunch of solder on here though, which is not good. This might be a bit too difficult of a task. I just sort of moved the... Is that really not stuck? Oh my days. I would have sworn that had stuck. Let me trim up this end a bit neater. Because it's getting a bit thick. I'll try again. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it, so I'm just going to make a complete mess of this port. Probably make a mess of the port. Just trying to add some solder to the end of this off camera quickly. Okay, let's try and clean this up a bit. Try and trim this up a bit. Okay, hopefully this works. Fingers crossed. Because I think this might just be too difficult of a task for me. I can barely see what I'm doing with my hand there. Oh my days, I'm making one hell of a mess down there. Yeah, I don't think this is happening, I'm going to be honest. Quit timeout, go home. And that solder's just going everywhere apart from where I want it to. Oh my days. Yeah, I've got flux on there. Yeah, these side cutters are ruined. I'm gonna have to throw them away. Black ones. I can't even cut wick with them anymore. That's pretty good. I'm gonna try and just wick up some of this solder that I've got on here. But I've got like completely the wrong tip. I don't know if I'm able to transfer enough heat. No, I'm not trying to remove it. We're trying to tag on some wires. but it's just not happening. They just don't seem to want to bond. So I keep catching the oh my days. Just keep getting soldered all over the bloody the housing instead of where I'm trying to get it. Yeah, I do, but the whole point of soldering, you'll be a lot more stable with that in a better angle if you remove it from the deck, yeah. But that defeats the purpose of adding this on. I'm adding this on because I don't want to have to remove it from the deck. If I remove it from the deck, I can actually just plug into the port to stay. Or put it facing the other way around so I can access it. But I stupidly thought this would be easier to do. Just to tack on a few wires. But that seems wrong. Because I have just got solder, like, it's everywhere on here now. I think that thing's just ruined, isn't it? Or have I just got on the ground thing right now? Maybe it's okay. I don't know. It's turned into a bit of a disaster though. You'd think that'd be stuck, wouldn't you? I bet it's not. Or it might be. I bet it's just going to break off really easily though. I have no idea how big this wire is. It is very thin though. That's all I know. Data line negative. Okay, so we need to do the next one. Where's the other half of the wire we have? It's around here. I don't think it'd be this difficult to do this. In my head, I was like, oh yeah, that'd be nice and easy. It'll take 2 seconds. We're committed now. So we have to get the sucker stuck. Check continuity, good. Check slap. Solder mask on, yeah. I probably should do that. I'm going to try and solder the rest of the wires on first though. See how that goes. See if I can just do it with my bare hands. I don't know if that's going to be easier or harder. That wire looks like it's already fraying on me, that's the problem. Maybe if I try a little bit of flexing into the wire. See how that goes. Okay, let's try this. No, I think these wires are too thick. I think they're getting short. Oh my days. Just try not to like burn anything. My finger feels really hot. And that hasn't stuck. Oh my days. I'm about to give up on this. Like, look at that mess I've made on there. It's just impossible to tell the depth. And I can't find my good tweezers. Wait, I've got it. Okay. Let's try with these tweezers. Did that even bond? Is that close enough? I think they're connected together though. Oh my days. Yeah, I don't think this is going to work, guys. I'm just making a mess here and I can't even properly see what I'm doing. Yeah, I can't really see well, and let's see what I'm doing here. The struggle is real right now. I can't tell what that's even connected to at this point. Or if I'm shorting things, or it's just not clear enough here. Yeah, it's just impossible to tell. I think I should just remove these wires. This is just too difficult, and I can't see like at all. I'm trying to shine like more light on it, but it's not really helping. That just makes it harder. Yeah, I can't see. Then why is it too difficult to tell if they're... I can't even get the wire out now. Yeah, I think trying to do that was a bad idea. I've just made a mess more than anything. I've just dropping everything right now. Nothing is going well. Okay, I'm just going to reuse this wick from here. Oh my days, I've dropped that as well. Oh my god. Let's try and get a better tweezer. That's what we're doing wick with. This has turned into an absolute disaster. Don't know why I think stuff like this is a good idea at the time. I think we've cleaned that up. Is that okay? What, 80k? What did you get 80k from? From a 40k bet you got 80k. Okay, you doubled. It's not as good as what was it, 200k you got earlier. Easy. What position is JFix in now? What position are you now, James? You must be like close to number 1. Do I try some thinner wire? I'll give this one more go, guys. And I'll try using some thinner wire. I'll try using this. Plus, it might be a bit easier to see. Well, easier and harder. Thinner, so it'd be a bit harder. But it's not like a dark colour. Because I could just not see what I was doing with the wire. Let's see how that looks down there. Maybe that's a bit more visible. Let's give it a go. I'm stubborn. Oh my days, solder is flicking everywhere. Like spitting. Oh my days, I keep dropping the solder, the little wire I'm trying to tin up. Okay, let's try with this wire. I still think this is going to be a bit difficult, but we'll give it a go. Points, JJ number 1. Damn. Do you just win another 80k? Or is that the same 80k? Oh, it's the same 80k, jeez. Squish is going to be happy that you're number 1. I guess that's what he gets for slacking. Go big or go home, I guess. Did you basically go all in with that like 40k or whatever you done earlier to get the 200? Oh my days, this wire is fiddly. Alright, please work. Have I shorted that to the ground there, guys? I think I have, haven't I? Or if I not. No? Yes? I don't have a luck in games. How many points do I even have? Points. Let's have a look. I'd have if I could spell it with points, wouldn't it? Well, I think that wire's... No, I spoke too soon. That looked like it was soldered on. I would have sworn that was soldered on there. Oh, and I've got solder on you again. Oh, the struggle is real. I would not recommend this to anybody. Like that looks attached, but then if I pull it, it was attached, it's just not strong enough. I might just have to just take it out whenever I want to update the code on this. Oh, only got 40k. Oh, I didn't see how many points I had. I'm too busy trying to solder this thing on. It's just not working though. It's just not sticking. That's all, guys. Yeah, I think I should probably just stop watching with that. It's going to be impossible, I think, for me to... Can you hear why it's tacked onto that? In theory, it sounded easy. Damn, do you just win 200k again? That's insane. I didn't even check my points. Yeah, I'm going to try and clean this area up a bit. Points, I have 4,000. Okay. All in. Am I going to win or am I going to lose? Slots on 500k. Oh, did I really just lose? Oh, thank you. So I now have like 0 points. I guess all in didn't work for me, guys. I guess I can't get anything right today. That is looking a mess. I tried to neaten it up a bit as well and reflow the pins just now. But I don't know, it still looks like shit. Is there a bridge there on that last one? There is, isn't there? What is that last pin? It's ground anyway, isn't it? Yeah, it's ground anyway. But do I touch that up? I've had some solder and some flux, I guess. Even I just cleaned the flux from here. Yeah, I'm so used to using a different tip as well. I think I've used this tip twice. Am I making that bridge worse? I think I am, and yeah, I'm just making it worse. Did I fix that? Oh no, that's still there, isn't it? Oh my god. Maybe I shouldn't try porting with bloody USB ports. too lazy to even cut a strand off this. Doing this like entirely the worst way possible. Okay. I guess this is why I need a hot air gun and why people don't use even though I wouldn't use a hot air gun for soldering wires on this, I can see why people don't do USB ports for soldering irons. Did I fix them? Hopefully. Who knows? Lesson, don't pass with the USB boards, because I would just mess things up, apparently. It looked fairly easy. I was like, oh, I can easily just solder some wires onto there. Apparently, no. I wouldn't know what's in this duck and there's wires here. I'm trying to burn this, the duck, myself. And I keep touching the bloody case. I think I fixed my mistake though there. I don't look amazing them pins, but I think they're all connected. I don't think they're shorted. This board is just like, it's caked in flux though. It's gonna have to stay it on this board. Do we give it a quick once over, I guess, with the Kim wipe? I guess we could. I feel sorry for the board. Let's see if we can give this just a quick clean. You guys probably can't see absolutely nothing right now with this Kim wipe covering the board. Does that look any cleaner? Oh yeah, that looks a million times cleaner. Not around all the pins, but in general, that looks much better now. Do you just win 200k again? I know Farm Tech did. Stop winning, guys. I'm gonna have to ban you if you keep winning. I think for now, we just plug this back in. Hope I haven't broken anything. And I will just look at ordering another one and some ESP boards, maybe the DF player, so we've got another good project. Because I think this one is working well enough right now. I don't think I'll be trying to solder wires that small anytime soon, again. Even though I have soldered these wires a couple of times on like some trace repairs, but I guess on a circuit board that's like not inside there, it was much more accessible. Yeah, it's hard to solder the USB. Yeah, that thing was like, yeah, it was ridiculous. I just couldn't seem to get in there at a decent angle. So I think, as it doesn't actually need to be done, and I was just thinking, oh, it'd be convenient just to put this little USB-C board on a little, extension. Just tuck that away in there somewhere and keep it loose. But yes, it's not worth the effort. So we'll plug Ducko back in. I think we definitely need to increase the points to Ducko to like 100k, seeing as like everybody seems to have like millions right now. People are winning like 200k a time. I think we need to increase Ducko to cost 100k. Just so everybody's aware. I'm gonna add an extra 0. Or do I do 50k? What seems fair? I don't want to do too much, but I don't know. I feel like 100k, if people are winning 200k a couple of times in a row, it seems fair. 50k? Fine, I'll put it at 50k for now. What about us normal people who don't have millions? I don't know. Don't make me feel bad. Because the whole point of Duck was meant to be only for alerts. But then I thought it'd be nice just to have a possible way for, chat to also do it. Because it's meant to be for like tips, subscriptions, which I still have to set up. So Ducko goes off when people subscribe. And maybe, I'm not too sure if there's a way for when people like the video and stuff like that. Gives the pool of people something to strive for. Oh, fine. We'll put it at 50k. To help out the poor people, so they've got something to strive for. Alright, 50, 1, 2, 3, 50k. Complete and save. Refresh. Okay, I've just made Ducko cost 50k now. Let's hope it's a trickle down poop economy. Hopefully. If you win big, you got a tip with Ducko or get bad luck. I think that's fair. I think I'm going to try to start streaming. That might be fun. Yeah, definitely. You should give it a go, man. I've been considering, I used to do like some videos back in the day, but I've been thinking about like streaming for like ages and ages. And then I just thought, start it, just go for it. What have you got to lose, basically? Especially if you like posthumous stuff anyway, because there's something I would be doing off stream anyway. So I thought it's even better just to share with people, have some fun. The input and the help I've received from everybody has been like absolutely amazing as well. I'm just gonna have a quick look at this controller. We will try and do some UV lighting tomorrow. You probably can't see how dirty this thing is because of the lights. If I do that, it might help a bit. This thing is like mortifyingly dirty. Probably show into the microscope a bit easier. Which way am I going with this? Yeah, this thing is dirty. Dirty, dirty. Is a minimum subscriber requirement. For mobile streaming there is, but not for desktop streaming. My plan was to do a bunch of videos. I do have a bunch of videos like I recorded and stuff, and I plan to do like some other different style ones. I just haven't like what's the word? Edited any of them. Just because, about to open this thing up, I need to test it first, don't I? That would be a good idea. I don't know where my USB-C cable is right now. If I unplugged it and put it somewhere. What have I done with that now? Oh wait, is this it? No, it's not. This is what I get from moving cables. I think I unplugged it to try to make room for the that's a webcam. But I definitely want to do more building projects, because to me, building projects have been more fun than repairing stuff. Repairing's nice. I enjoy repairing stuff and working on stuff. Stuff that's not too complicated. It's quite relaxing, you know, chill. But making something feels way more like rewarding, enjoyable. Plus, you have a lot more like control and freedom over what you want to do, what it does. That's why it's a shame that I'm not better at like coding and modeling, because I would like to do a lot more like projects. You know, you can 3D print cases, code things, do whatever you want basically. Where the hell did I put that cable? I'll have a little look for this cable. Knowing me, I'd put it somewhere like stupid. No, that's not it. Either that or I'll look this entire time and it'll turn out to be like plugged in the PC or something this entire time. Right, let me just double check this bloody computer. No, it's neither of them. I don't even know what half of these are, I'm going to be honest. Oh, well, that's annoying, because I've had that cable plugged in since I set up this computer a couple of weeks ago. I've really enjoyed your building stuff. Oh, thank you, James. Yeah, the building stuff has been good. It's been like the most stressful, complicated. You just like never know what's going to happen. But I think that's part of the fun of it, is you never know, like, will it work? Will it not work? Are we going to have to buy other things? Oh, the duck just got away. Damn, so you just splashed 50k on Ducko. Also, if it's 50k, I probably will up the time that he dances for. So let me go and edit that, because I feel like API actions, if I edit this one, you're going to let me edit. Edit changing, okay. So we will double the time that Ducko dances for. Save, done, complete and save and refresh. I have an idea. Yeah, what's the idea, James? I love ideas. Where is this bloody cable? Make the dance time for Ducko proportional to the bet. We can do something like that, I think. I think FarmTech sent us code that does involve, I'd have to take him out or take the SP out to be able to update the code. Make the dance time for Ducko proportional to the bet. But yeah, he has got something where I think if people win over a certain amount, so you could probably do that, have a base like amount 10k and then times it, like, you know, it's a maths to work out the seconds maybe. But we'd have to, so give 50k for 5 seconds and 1 million 20 seconds. Yeah, I'd have to try and figure out how to implement that. I'm sure FarmTech would probably come up with a way to do something like that. I wonder if they could do like sub commands, because it would be nice if we had a base cost to activate Ducky. So you could type a command like, say, exclamation Ducko, and then however many seconds you want, and there's a base cost per second, and you just get charged that amount. But I don't think Lumia Stream has got anything built in like that. I still can't figure out where the hell I found a USB port. We have 3 headphone ports right here that I need to figure out which controllers they go back in. I also think I've knocked the camera out of focus, guys. Is that better? Looks like out of focus. Oh, I got excited then and thought I'd found the cable, but it's literally exactly the same cable as I just looked at a minute ago. Oh, what's this? I might have found one. Oh, this is not data. I'm just getting trolled right now. How the hell can I just lose the cable? I literally can't think. Where would I put this cable? This is what I get for not being organised and having complete chaos on this desk right now. It could literally be right next to me and I wouldn't even notice. And I keep getting trolled by the same cable. Yeah, it was plugged in till I moved the computer. Manager sending pigeon poop. Like he's inside the trade-in. Spending pigeon poop. Yeah, I know, he is. Well, if you need to see the commands, anybody, you can just type in, is it poop? Exclamation poop. And that'll give you a link to the Lumia Stream commands. I'm not too sure what commands we have set up for stream elements. Squish would know, but I don't think he's here right now. I've looked everywhere for this bloody cable. Could be anywhere. It's the problem with having like every cable being black. They all look the goddamn same. Gonna move some things around and see if I can find it. Oh damn it, I keep getting trolled by random black cables. I'm getting excited. Oh wait. I think we got it. I need color coded cables, I think. Ah, got the cable. Okay, let's get this thing plugged in. Alright. Let's plug this thing in. It's barely bloody long enough where I've moved it to. That's the annoying thing. Moved the computer, made everything awkward. Now I need to get a USB. Just like a USB extension, I think. For the webcam, for Ducko. And I can move my computer back to where it was. And everything's not going to be complete ass junk. So the moment it's just like, yes, not ideal. Let me bring up a controller tester. Controller tester. It's just to check out this controller. And I would bring this up on screen for you guys. Okay, Lumia. Which one is this? Oh my god, we have like multiple Lumia streams. Window capture. There you go. Duck finished. Yo, what's going on, someone? Yes, he is. The only thing is, I need to find somewhere, I think, to put like how much it costs, because I don't want people like spending all their points without realizing. So I think we also need to get like some kind of PNG on top of Ducky, letting people know. that they can make him dance, and like obviously how they can make him dance. So it's going to be tips, alerts, and pigeon points. 50k at the moment, pigeon points. But yeah, I need to write that somewhere, I think, on the, put like some text maybe, just above his head, somewhere there. Because I was thinking of doing it underneath, but then like what colour text would I do? Because obviously right now, there's a white background, but then when I switch back to like the overhead cam or something, it's going to be a blue background, so some text might not be visible. But yeah, we've got some rich people in chat, so they could probably show you Ducko, or I could just click the test button. I'll click the test button to be kind. All right, there you go. There's the test button. You should put a leaderboard for points on the screen. Yes, I can actually do that. I think you can add a doc, I think, is it? Not a doc, would it be an overlay? I need to add like a HTML source or something like that. Yeah, I can possibly do that. Remind me when I get back in 2 minutes though, because I'm going to quickly take a toilet break. And then I will do that. Also, at the same time, James, remind me to add, for people subscribing, new subscriber, I want to also add the Ducko command to play. So we'll do both of them things at the same time. The only thing is, I don't think I'm going to be able to get there might be a way to do it to have not a background on it, but it's going to have a background on the leaderboard, which is going to cover part of the screen. It'd be nice to have a transparent background, but to do that, we'd have to do it some other way, like get the information, like scrape the information or something from the leaderboard, and then use that information to make our own. But that's probably too complicated for me. But I know I can literally go to the leaderboard website and add a HTML source. That's the simplest method for me to do. But I would like to obviously maybe start with that, and then if anybody smart can help me make it look less shit, then we'll do that. Maybe Ducko will play a different song for different alerts. The future Duck we'll be able to. Sadly, the way we've got this one set up, because we're relying on the onboard chip. The onboard chip, I think every time you power it off and power it back on, it starts from song 1. But if you put it on and you leave it on, it'll cycle through all the songs. So yeah, we don't have like specific control for that, sadly, on this particular one. But the next one we'll probably do. I've got to get the DF player people are recommended, ESP. I don't know whether just to go for more D1s like we've got here, if I'd be able to use a D1, or if I have to use an ESP32. And we'd have to pick up another toy, connect speaker to a separate GPIO. We could connect the speaker to a separate GPIO, but then we'd probably need to implement like a DAC, wouldn't we? And then output over the, I don't know if we'd be able to hold the songs on the ESP, like if it'd have the room. Slot can play MP3 in the best version, ESP. Yeah, don't we need the DF player board for that though? I've got some in my Amazon cart, I just haven't checked out with them yet. But I probably will get some, but I'd rather try to get like all this stuff from AliExpress, to be honest, because it's going to save me some money. You know, some more ESPs, we need to buy like another toy, some DF boards, I need to buy more thumbstick modules. Like, yeah, there's a big list of stuff we need to pick up at the moment. More isopropyl alcohol, that I'll get from Amazon though. But yeah, some stuff I might get. We do have another D1 Mini around here though. So if it's a D1 money, then I could just pick up another like toy and some of them DF players, because I'd get 5 of them for £10 on Amazon, and I can get them like next day, I think. and we have a D1 here, and I could probably get a toy next day. Otherwise, if it has to be 32s, I'd probably pick up a couple of like the S3s maybe, if they would be decent enough. But I'd probably get them from AliExpress and also then pick up the DF players at the same time. Yeah, I'm a bit undecided, to be honest, just because I need a whole bunch of stuff, and each one is not expensive by itself, but it all adds up. You have ESP 32. We don't have a 32. Well, we have a 32, but like it's dead. We have this one here that the chip is completely blowing on. Remember, we looked into the microscope and there's a hole in the chip from where we put too much current or voltage into it. Probably voltage. Yeah, because you don't put current, it's something to do, it draws current. Yes, we don't have like a working ESP 32, so I'd have to buy some. Plus, this one's quite large, like the Lowland Light. That's why I like the D1, because it's like half the size, which is perfect for trying to, you know, put it inside of places. I don't even know if the 32 would have fitted in the back of Ducky like the way we done it. 60 volts. Yeah, sadly it wasn't even 60 volts. If it was 60 volts, I think it would have been easy to spot the issue. I think that chip would have just blown clean off, because it did take a couple of minutes to find the hole. Less GPIO, but we don't need that many GPIOs really, do we? Like, how many GPIOs have we got? 8 to 10 or something on this? On a D1? Like, I think that's enough, to be honest. Plus, I have seen a way where you can use some way of using the same GPIO pins, but for like multiple things or something. I know I've seen somebody controlling like, I don't know, 60 relays or something using 2 GPIO pins or something like that, on like a YouTube short. So obviously, being a YouTube short, I didn't really get much information from it. It was just like text, like 2 GPIO pins, 60 relays, and then just a video of them all going. I'm not too sure how you can do it, but I also do know you can. I don't know if you need 2. No, 2 boards wouldn't work. But I know sometimes you can send like time, how long something receives a signal for, or if you pulse like 111 or something like that. That way you can use like less GPIOs. I don't know if that'd work in this kind of instance, or what you'd need to decode them signals, who knows. Right, I'm going to take this bloody toilet break. Bear with me 2 minutes, and then we'll sort the stream things out. And we'll figure out what we're going to order for the next one. Because I do think it'd be nice to play different sides. Like, don't like people have like the meme sounds so you can play on the screen for alerts and stuff. I'd like something like that, but like in the Duck. I'm thinking it'd be pretty cool. But we'd have to figure out if the next Duck, or I don't know if it's going to be a Duck, but like the next Toyo project, if we can find a way to update it remotely, if we ever want to change and update the code. If not, we're going to definitely have to figure a way to extend the USB, or make the USB accessible. I don't know. Less GPIO, PCF 857516 channel expander I2C module. 2 GPIO 16 channels. Okay, damn, that's pretty cool. The problem is, the more modules and boards we add, though, the more room it's going to take up. And we did have issues with Ducky. I did have to remove everything around inside of him because he was like going brrr. I think wires were getting like caught on the motor or something. Right, 2 minutes, guys. I'll be back now. guys. What I miss? Just people gambling. Did you just win 200k? Was that 20k? 20k? I don't know. Numbers be hard. I can't even read, guys. Let's see some repair. Yeah, okay. Well, hopefully I'm going to do diagnostics first. To figure out what's actually wrong with this. We're probably going to have to use our last stick. It's probably going to be a stick issue, I'm assuming. I don't really tend to pay too much attention to descriptions when I buy stuff. It's like, is it cheap? Is it faulty? Mainly, is it cheap? Can I get it for a good price? I got this on the last one. We down for like under £10. Like, really good price. But I'd say that's a reasonable price for something that's broken, dirty, needs work, refurbishment. People are like ridiculous on eBay these days. Like one in like, you know what, I've seen a lot of people asking like £25, £30, stuff like that for like faulty controllers and stuff. They're like, oh, easy fix for some days. I go, it's an easy fix. Fucking fix it yourself. If it's that easy, they wouldn't be selling it on eBay. Alright, let's test this thing. What's to be like nothing wrong with this now? Say what now? Like there's like literally nothing wrong with this controller. What? That's for a ridiculously good price too. I guess we'll upgrade the sticks. But like, everything seems to be working, guys. Let's test the circularity on this. Okay. It's not amazing, but that's a decent used controller. I was expecting something to be completely not working. I guess we'll open this thing up then. It's gonna need some new sticks. It's definitely gonna need cleaning. And there's one or two controllers, like the plastics, I want to whiten tomorrow. Also, I need to look into getting some. I'd like a job lot of old consoles or something like that. Just because it'd be like a nice fun challenge. I don't know, Game Boys and stuff like that have interested me on like PlayStation ones, but then it's just like, it'd be something brand new. I'd have to like try and figure out, and I don't have any parts for or anything. And also more money buying that and parts. So yeah, I'm a bit half and half, but I have been debating like some old consoles, because I do want to have some stuff here to repair in between building and making stuff, but everything's just gonna add up. Let's try and remove this. Let's see if I can find a new spudger to try and remove this with. I also need to buy like some racking and some shelving so I can get all my stuff a bit more organized, because at the moment it is absolute chaos. Oh, we've got to repair our phones still as well. I keep forgetting about that. The parts are like in here. I can't find the spudgers. The problem with the shelvings, or the ones I've seen on Amazon, I'd have to buy all new wood, because all the ones I've seen on Amazon. Wait, is the controller in here? That's all wrapped up. Has this been repaired, or is this to be repaired? There's literally a white controller in this box, and it's like all taped up with like bubble wrap on it. I literally have no idea if this is being like repaired. This is why I need a label maker, so I can catalog and label everything. keep like track of my bloody inventory and all our parts. Oh, I found a spudger. Oh, yes, I was saying about the shelves I've seen on Amazon. All of them seem to have really, like, I mean, like the worst mold I've ever seen. Like mold blooms, just like covering the entire thing after a couple of months. Yeah, eBay is crazy high price. I just sold an old Radio Zenith, whom so on €1,600 plus shipping. Oh my god, that is insane. I've heard of Zenith, though. I don't know anything about them, but that name sounds familiar. So it seems like a crazy amount. Are they worth like a lot more? Is that like in perfect working order, or? It just seems like a lot of money. It's the price for them. That just seems crazy. How are they so much? Just for like an old radio, are they like really rare or something? Are you able to like make a profit on that? Because that's crazy. I could never justify spending 1,600 on an old like radio, like something for like aesthetic or like, you know, recreational kind of purposes. Like a piece of equipment I'm going to use, maybe. Can't get this bloody screw off here. There you go. Okay, let's have a look in here. Oh my god. Not for me. Not for me, but a friend needed it for his whole style. I said, oh, okay. Fair enough. Look how much hair is in this thing. Like what? Everything looks factory. All the solder. Oh, it's meant to be adding alerts for Ducko as well, won't I? Let me quickly set that up. It's not that dirty. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I've seen dirtier, but it most certainly ain't clean. Look down at them sticks as well. Let's quickly switch the top down for a minute while I, because I know I forget to add the, I gotta remember, I figure out to do this now though. Alerts, YouTube, subscriber, I think. Would it be subscriber or session subs? I think it'd be session subscriber. Okay, I've added an alert. But I'm not too sure how to tie Ducko into this. I completely forgot an add variation maybe. Nope. I don't know that. There is a way to do it. I just cannot remember how to do it. See, there's one for like. It's a like alert. This alert will trigger when the user reaches a certain number of likes. This is a cumulative amount of all the likes the user has received per stream. That's not, I don't think, I just want to make it simple. When somebody likes the video, like the stream, you know, triggers. Okay, let's try advanced API. Okay, let me try this. Add action, done. Refresh. Okay. Has anybody not liked the stream or the video yet? If you haven't, does anybody fancy tapping that like button to see if it will trigger Ducko? Hopefully it should trigger Ducko and what's it called? Say in the chat. So that's one alert integration. Just need to figure out the subscriber, like new subscriber. Okay, that goes dancing. 5 likes on the stream. Nice. Doesn't say who. So we'll have to look out to tweak that at some point. But yeah, that did make Ducko dance, so that's pretty good. We'll up that to 10 seconds. Manage API, edit. Uh, 10 seconds, save. Okay, done. Okay, let's just try to save in that refresh. Okay. So Stream Elements. The subscriber one is confusing to figure out though. How do I do this? So there's one for like, super chat, member. I can't get super chat or anything yet, I don't think. There's one for entrance, first charter, stream offline. There's one for subscriber. Type, reaction, scene. Select audio files. Okay, well I've set up the TTS. Oh no, I don't want TTS for it, do I? I just want bot for a chat bot, not TTS. So I disable TTS. Chat bot. Test. Okay, so that's the text part. Oh wait, I've got advanced here. Why wasn't this showing earlier? Manage API. Okay, so I'm going to set to 15 seconds if somebody subscribes. So add action, done. Refresh. We're gonna have to get like some sounds and stuff hooked up into this, but I've just managed to set up the subscriber thing. So now if somebody subscribes, they should say in chat and Ducko should dance. Okay, leaderboard. That's the other thing we're going to try and get, weren't we? Okay, 1 second, guys. Lumia Stream, loyalty points. Problem is, there's so many people trying to show all of them. I guess I could just show the top couple. Okay, 1 second. How do I do this? Top down and browser source. Is there browser source? Yeah, browser. Okay, I'm just going to call this Lumia Points Leaderboard. Paste that in there. Okay, I need to change the size of that. Okay, 1 second. So make that like 400, and make that like 1200. Let's try that. Problem is that takes up quite a lot of room. Okay, I thought you would have been on more points than that, James. Can we like zoom in on that? Maybe we make it less tall. Yeah, too big, yeah. Is that even visible though, or is that too small on the screen for you guys to see? Oh, I just moved the wrong thing. Is that better, or is that like too small for you guys to be able to actually see there? And is again too much on the screen? It's cropping out the names. Yeah, it is cropping out the names, so they make it like slightly wider, I guess, and slightly less tall. Okay, 1 second, guys. So we make it 600 wide and we make it 600 tall. Is that better, or does that take up too much room? I don't like it without a border. I don't think I can crop the top part off. Nope. There's no way to like move it or anything like that. That's why I was saying, like, this is not the best. Hold Alt while resize. Okay, Alt, sorry, let's shift. Ah, okay. Set too big, can't see a workbench. Yeah, that's the problem why I want like a transparent overlay. Make it pop up on a command. Okay. How do I do that? Why are there 2 fingers? Why are there 2 figures? One is all time, and one is current. You only need the actual balance. Good point. It does need like a nice little border around it though. But we could look at a way to, I've seen on some streams, you can have like a little thing coming across the bottom of the screen here, like scrolling text. So we could find a way to use, I forgot what it's called now, a way that you can retrieve information from a website. What's that protocol called? I forgot what it's called now, but it's a protocol you can use to like get information from a website, and we could like retrieve that and then somehow have that to like have scrolling text across the bottom with your name and then your balance. Any smart people know how to do that. That way it wouldn't take up like the screen, and we could just have it come across the bottom. You can add a green paint Ducky and have him like an overlay. Yeah, I was tempted. I was thinking about doing that the other day, having a green screen behind Ducky. But mainly just to change the background rather than like rotate or scope him out. But that could be a good idea. Yeah, I think it's scraping, but there's like a way that you can get, I forgot what it's called now. I forgot what it's bloody called now. I know people use it quite often to get like news and like stuff like that. I can't even find what it is now. I'm going to see if AI has see if AI has anything interesting to say on the subject. Since the page you linked updates live, we want a small free tool that can grab text and put it in a local text file. Needs to update live in real time. Suggesting like some kind of notepad and updating it. OBS integration. If you use an OBS, you can also use built-in scroll filter on any text source. Simply right-click your text source, which can be linked to a file, Lumia Stream Updates, and Sally. I'm not quite understanding that form tech. You're going to explain that a bit better. Select filters, scroll. Where's that to? Oh, it's a filter I can apply to any text source. Okay, so I need to get like this text source then. So I need to figure out how to retrieve this information first. Okay, open Lumia Stream Desktop. Click Overlays, add new overlay, add a layer. So it reckons I can copy it, but I don't think it's understanding. I'm just trying to figure this out. The AI is suggesting something. I was trying to suggest I like do like the scroll thing, but for like the entire website. Okay, so there is a way I think to do it. Click the dynamic variable icon. This seems like an absolute pain though to do. Select labels or text. Okay, I'll give this a go, guys. This seems like really complicated. Just saying, do you have any experience with MA and PCB grinder from Ali? I do not. So I don't have a PCB grinder. I've been using a blade to scrape away stuff. So I reckon I need to go to overlays. Okay. Do I even have Lumia Stream open right now? I can't even see it. Yeah, I do. Okay. Dashboard. Overlays. Do I add new overlay? Oh, this is so confusing. Add new layer. Test. Add new overlay. Okay, so I need to add a layer. I think it was a label the bot said to add. Labels or text. Text, okay, text. And then they said to, in the text block, click the dynamic variable icon. Okay, with I don't even see what it's on about, I'm going to be honest. Okay, this is well too confusing for me. I was thinking about making a 3D printed kamikaze position sensor for a switch or OLED mouse. Nice, that we don't have to guess where the trace is. Oh yeah. I want the default grinder tips. I can't with that. Does it work well? No crazy vibration, I think. Oh, nice. James has that one. Yeah, I can't even find this. It says in the text box, click the dynamic variable icon. I don't even see that. Oh wait, no. Variable highlight color, that is. Get excited then. I can see scroll text option on the text as well. No, I don't know. I might have to figure that one out off stream, I think. No kidding, it's like $14. $14 seems pretty cheap. That's a good price. My tip is to shorten the length of the grinding pieces in the shaft end. Okay, some good tips. James always got the best tips. Yeah, I cannot figure this out here. The overlays confuse me on Lumia Stream. So I think I'll try to figure that one out off stream. Interesting less leverage rate against you. Yeah, probably get better control. Yeah, that's a good idea. There's so many ways to do it, but I have not done it before. Are you on about the kamikaze mod or what I was trying to figure out? Because AI was saying to do it this way. Let me see if I can share the screen for you guys. To do it this way, but I couldn't find the, it was saying dynamic variable icon. Yeah, kamikaze mod, going to attempt it for the first time. Nice, good luck, man. OBS sent text to Lumia. Yeah, I think I'll look into that like off stream so we can get the leaderboard coming across the bottom for the points. It'd be so much better. Because this is just confusing to me, especially when I'm like super tired. Because I looked for that and I couldn't see it. What's a free ticket list? No ticket found. Don't even know what that means. There's queues, raffles, automations. Okay, I can set automations for the bot to say messages every so often and stuff like that. Okay, that's pretty cool. I'm going to add an automation. Bot. Automation type. Crypto, I don't even know what that's for. Chat lines. Maximum lines. Chat automation. Pre-made times. Chat command, bar command, chatbot message, okay. Okay, okay, apply, refresh. Okay, I've just put an automation in. That's the first automation I've added. Awesome JFix just subs. Nice. You should definitely subscribe to James's channel. It's growing quite well at the moment. He does good content as well. And he's a good member of the community as well, always helping people out. Yeah, I couldn't get this SpongeBob one working either. Does this one show up on the screen, guys, when I click this? No. Does anybody know how to make a HFX show on here? So I've got HFX. Oh, wait, I need to click overlay. I think I need to be added to an overlay and then shown. Maybe. Choose overlay if layer you want to blend, leave blank if you want it to show on all layers. Okay, yeah, I want it to show on all layers. Yeah, I think I'm doing something wrong for this one, but you buy it from my link, I will, but also shop around as sometimes you can find cheaper prices. Yeah, I'm clicking this SpongeBob thing, but it's not showing on the screen for some reason. So I'm quite confused on this one. AliExpress prices change all the time. That's the cheapest price I could find at the time. Yeah, I can't figure out to get this this one to show on this on the thing. I'm gonna try some other HFX, see if it's just that one. So if I need like another head or something. Okay, I'm gonna try this one. Done. Don't think it's gonna work though, because the other one didn't work. I did post some discount codes a few days ago. Nice. Okay, that's not showing. Oh wait, I need to refresh. Yeah, it's not popping up on the screen. I need to figure out how to actually implement these HFX things. I'll probably watch a video tomorrow. Speaking of a couple of them. And I'll probably get them like ducks and all that kind of stuff ordered. Tomorrow as well, we'll upgrade this controller. Because I'm way too tired to attempt doing this right now. Did you just lose 60k? You lost 20 grand. Jeez, can't price and sell verification. That's it. I said, well, get kicked back. Make sure I'm getting what I'd see. Summer vouchers for win-win. Yeah, that does sound like a good win. Tomorrow we'll probably look at building the plastic whitening thing as well. This doesn't need like super whitening, but we'll give it a go. Because it's dirty. 3 times in a row. Jeez. What is your points at the moment? You're still second off Farm Tech at 406k. So I think you can afford it. What am I at in terms of points? I am 18. I'm up at 2k again. Slots 2000 all in. Will I win, guys? I think I won. Yeah, I won. I can see the lights flashing before it came up on the screen. Nice. Slots 4000. Will I win twice in a row? I don't think I will. I'm on a cooldown. Damn it. Did James just win down? And that means I think I'm going to lose now. I'll be back at 0 points now. I'm still on the cooldown, are you kidding me? I'm the one who added the cooldown. I could remove the cooldown if I wanted to, so I don't know why I'm complaining. Yeah, I think I've lost. Damn it. Yeah, I lost. Oops. $18. Just gotta get about cooldown a bit still. Yeah, I'm on cooldown. Damn it. Yeah, but as I was saying, tomorrow, because I managed to really get a massive amount achieved, so I've done this stream. Far too tired. I thought this had issues, to be honest. It looks like it could have some water damage, so that could just be the flex in the factory. All them like patches all over it. So we'll give all this a good clean down. Clean this. We'll see if we can build the plastic whitening station. We don't have the heater yet though. But we look at building that, whitening a couple of the plastics up and stuff maybe. Nice 70 just one. We look at getting some boards and stuff ordered. Also, before I go farm deck, the DF player, will that work with the D1 Mini or will it not work with the D1 Mini? Because it works with the D1 Mini. I'll just go ahead and get the DF players added. Evening, that's not late night for you. Yeah, late. That's why I'm going to be like heading off in a like any minute now. Oh, I just completely tore my glove. Okay, yeah, the D1 Mini. Okay, nice. If you know my points, I put 500k on black. Yeah, but what if you win? It's a 50-50. You would get 100k back if you win, though. You'd be better off putting it on a single number. Yeah, these gloves are just like deteriorating as we speak. Oops. I'm gonna have to get some more gloves ordered as well. But yeah, basically I'm gonna get a bunch of stuff ordered in. What number I'll do it. It's up to you, man. It sadly doesn't go up to 69 because I kept trying to bet on 69 and somebody told me it goes up to 32 or 35, I think. But yeah, I'm gonna have to like look up some stuff for Lumia Stream. Try to get all of that figured out. Also, I'd like to do more controllers, but I really do want to change to give something like new a go, like a challenge. So I might keep a lookout for like some old consoles, like as I mentioned before, Game Boy original maybe, maybe a PlayStation 1, I think a SNES maybe. Yeah, I'm not too sure to be honest. Game Boy maybe. I know I already said that one, but that's one I'm like levitating towards more maybe. Nice and small. It fit nice on my workbench. It's not much bigger than the controller. Sad days. What did you win? You lost 5k. Damn. It'd be nice if we can implement a way to have people to like share or send points. So maybe some of the rich people can help some of the people a bit lower down. Because we've got, well, all the top 5 are over 100k right now. I still can't believe James is sitting at 560k. Squish and Falcon are going to be tamping when they come in and see that leaderboard. But there is a way to get more points. I will give points to others, fine. What I will do, guys, I will, because we've increased a couple of the costs on the loyalty points, because you get 200 every 10 minutes for watching. So I'm going to up that to 300 points. Check-in is 100 per day. So we'll up that to like 200. And we will manage some alerts. So YouTube first chatter is going to get 1,000. But sometimes I don't have Lumia Stream enabled straight away when the stream starts. So if you are the first chatter and you don't get awarded your points, let me know and I'll manually add them. YouTube subscriber will now get 2,000. So if somebody subscribes, I know subscribers get it anyway, so that's 1,000. Session subs will get 2,000. So if you subscribe during the session, if you like, you'll now get 1,500. So I've just updated all of them. Also, subscribers get a 1.4 times if you're a sub. you get anything I just mentioned, you get a 1.4 times multiplier. So you get that on the watch time, the check-in, the like. Don't tell Worms we can go higher than 2,000. I think he knows we can go higher than 2,000. I'm not too sure. Maybe. But I think he's been too afraid. Unlike James. James just had the courage. He was just like all or nothing, basically. Wait, farm tech is at 6. What did I miss? 600. Yeah, you guys are just going all or nothing, basically. And yeah, where is Krish? I have no idea, to be honest. Yeah, it seems to be MIA, as they say. Maybe he's just taking a break. Or he's maybe playing some video games. I'm not too sure. But yeah, I'm definitely more excited about building another duck. I don't know if it's going to be another duck, but something similar than I am about repairing the next thing, to be honest. Just because some of the ideas you guys have come up with just sound really fun, to be honest. Like the DF player with the ESP, being able to upload our own sounds, and having obviously more integrations for alerts and possible commands that people can buy. So that will be pretty cool. So we'll have to figure all of that out. I'll probably need your help, Farm Tech, to figure out like how we actually pick multiple songs. Because I'm assuming we only have, like on the DF player, we have like one input. So how are we going to communicate with that? Yeah, I'll have to figure that out. Did James just lose? You lost 400k. Is that 400k? 40k? 40k. 1 to 100 songs. It have audio out. Yeah, I know that's like audio out, but how do we like specifically select which song we want to play on there? And do I need an SD card as well for that? Or is there any memory built on? Because I don't need a massive amount of songs. I just want like a couple, like, 60 seconds of audio would be more than enough based on a bunch of different clips. Select song and volume. Ducko needs to learn the chicken dance. He does need to learn some dances. That's why it'd be nice if we could have something in there you could like control his arms, control his legs individually and stuff. Or the salmon dance. You put songs on an SD card and put in the DF player. Yeah, so I do have to buy an SD card, which I was hoping I wouldn't, because I don't think I have like a micro SD card around. And like they're not cheap. They're not expensive, but still, it's like £20. So by the time I end up buying all this stuff, we're in for like close to £100 probably. With the other bits I need to pick up, like the IPA, some more gloves, a duck, the DF players, the SD card. Have you all heard the salmon dance? It's ridiculous. No, I don't think I have heard the salmon dance. AliExpress 400. Yeah, but it's max 32 gig, isn't it? So I won't be able to use 128 gigabyte one. And they're probably like fake, are they not the ones on AliExpress? It's just modded flashed firmware to report higher things, and like how stale would they be? I say it's worse the brain rot. Okay. The only like brain rot I'm familiar with mainly is like the, there's like a whole bunch of them. They're like German songs. One was like about fat seals. And there's like a couple of other ones. MP3 is small, so 22 gigabyte. Yeah, we won't be using like even a gigabyte of audio though, guys. That's the problem. Is there no boards we can use? I got a built-in memory. Because I literally just want a couple of meme sounds and just like little clips rather than like full entire songs. Yeah, that's the one. Oh, Das Boot, yeah. I'm glad somebody knows. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of different ones. They're all good. 2 gig, 8 gig. Yeah, if I can find one that small. So yeah, we'll have to figure that out. Are you trying to go all in? James is doing the max number. How you want to cool down, James? You know what that means? It means get some help. Stop being a gambling addict. Oh my God, it's gone midnight again. So much for me, get anything delivered next day. It's gone midnight now, so it'd be same day delivery for Amazon or possibly Sunday. I'll have a little browse now when I get back on the other computer. Figure out what I'm gonna buy. Because I think I'm more hyped. Someone put their fortune on green. Is there even a green in roulette? Did you win again, James? 80k. I have the setup for the ESP already. I also do have a bunch of different audio modules as well. Did you say you managed to get the setup for the headphones working? Because you said you bought the same modules for use, didn't you? Was it the M18? The MH-M18? The Bluetooth module? PMYR craft, but other Sony codecs, and that's all good and cheap, never had unfair. Okay. Yeah, I normally try to go for SanDisk. Yeah, it's in UDM. Oh, okay. Yeah, you did mention about the schematics. Yes, I'll take a look at that. Yeah, the DF players are built in amp. Yeah, I just meant for like revisiting the headphone project because we still have like 3 other headsets that we want to do on the one that we never got to complete in. Well, it technically completed it, it worked, but it, like there was just noise on the audio line, so I wasn't like happy with it. Just because it'd be nice to complete that as well, since we're in the making spirit. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have to put an order in for like AliExpress and Amazon and stuff like that, and just not think about how much it's costing me. Just think it'd be worth the fun times on stream. And yeah, we'll just get it done. All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up here, I think, because I am like super tired, too tired to like functionally get anything done. I was considering coming home and going to sleep, to be honest, like hours ago, but just wanted to share the progress with you guys, do a little bit more patching on Ducko. As we've started this, we will finish that up tomorrow. We'll just upgrade the sticks, clean it all off, make sure everything's working, calibrate it. We'll build the UV whitening setup, whiten these, and we'll strip down 1 or 2 other white controllers we have, because there's 1 or 2 that I'm not quite happy with, that I think are a little bit yellowed. So we might as well, as we've got we'll have the chemicals poured and everything, we might as well whiten them at the same time. I also do need to look into listing some of these controllers for sale, so we can get some funds back in to buy other stuff, because we've got like maybe 12 or more sitting around. There's only really like 2, 3, maybe 5 I want to keep. I definitely have no problem selling black ones and the white ones. The coloured ones and the custom ones, I'm going to hold on to for now, maybe. All right, I will catch you guys tomorrow for another stream, and we will get some building stuff done, probably. Building, restoring, and I'll update you guys if I've actually like ordered any bits and pieces. If anybody comes up with any other ideas they want for like any stream integrations, let me know, because I'm always keen to, you know, hear your input. You guys have the best input, and it's good ideas, and it's just always fun. All right, I'm gonna get some sleep. I'm gonna have some snacks, and I'm gonna get some sleep, and maybe browse on AliExpress or Amazon first. So I will catch you guys tomorrow. Thank you very much for everybody who was tuned in tonight. Anybody who's like chatting, anybody who's lurking, everybody's much appreciated. If anybody hasn't hit the like button already, it'd be much appreciated if you do. And I will catch you guys tomorrow. Take it easy, and good night, everybody. Take it easy, Farm Tech, Supersonic, JFix, Jazamed, PC Board Repair. Hopefully I'm not missing anybody who's typed recently. Take it easy, guys, and have a nice night. Bye-bye.